He was taken down.
Well, that was a third and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Here's Matt Wild now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
And now out come the Bills. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Brought down by
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. There's Jones. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Bills.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
First down, Buffalo. Now
a first down carry by Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Bills 3.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
The ball carrier.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Hallett. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Bills 6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An opening for Chubb on 1st down as he dashes forward for about 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
38-yard line.
1st down, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, it's Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 21. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Forced out to his left.
Allen on the keeper.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
14. Bills 9.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills going to take over again on offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
23 yards on the play. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 39. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down is Allen. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Allen's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And this one is right through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
14.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
The score, Browns 14.
So we're at halftime of this AFC Wild Card matchup. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield over the middle to Beckham. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This one caught by Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Bills.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now Jones. And shedding through the... And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
And the lead is up to 5.
He is good.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1 here when he gets to the side.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Ed Oliver gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
You know that old expression, it's not my night?
31.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
On 1st down, Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
Just 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and that's going to be incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 3.
Allen to throw once more. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. And his kick is indeed good.
The field goal.
And that'll push the lead up to 8.
Makes the score Bills 22, Browns 14.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through. Mayfield
going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14. Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And he's going to use his legs here. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Austin Hooper. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mayfield to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15.
Complete to
it goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
15-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Antonio Gibson.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Second and 10.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This is brought in by Gibson. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to have a third down.
To Antonio Gibson. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Mayfield with it once more. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
That's good.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
5-yard line.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Fighting through pressure. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Ed Oliver. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And the lead is up to 15 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. And right away, he'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. A.J. Epinesa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Mayfield. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Result of the play.
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Made at the 36-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. Tonight's final.
Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gold.